Now, last week we had a quiz on the show between two boxers who were fighting each other last Sunday. It was a draw in the quiz, but in the ring, Cassius won the vacant British Masters welterweight title with a tight points decision over Tyler Goodjohn. I promised him a return this week. Well, true to my word, Dan is back. Dan, was it a hard fight?
Yeah, it was a hard fight. It was physical and that. But at the end of the day, I just done what we'd worked on in the gym, used my movement and my skills and my jab, and I've done enough to win by a few rounds, I thought.
Now, what happens now, Dan, with that Masters title? I mean, you've got it. You know, it was a 10-round fight. Do you defend? Do you defend the Masters, or do you look for the English? What is that type of route? Let's say someone like you's looking at.
Well, personally, I think it's on the same sort of level as the southern area.
Cool.
But in regards to what I'm going to do, I'm a light welter, and the only reason I took the fight with Tyler really was because I thought I could have beat him in the first fight.
Sure.
Could have gone my way.
So it was rematch revenge on your mind.
Yeah, that's right. It was just a revenge, but the title was a sweetener. You know what I mean? Who's going to turn down a title at the end of the day?
And of course, and you'd have no problem getting back down to light welter. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no problems at all. When I could done a prize fighter and reserve, obviously I was 10-1 and I made that easy. So I want to drop down now, and hopefully the vacant southern area. So whoever wants it at that, I'm ready when they are. You know.
And I tell you what, at light welter, dreams come true. Look what happened to Darren Hamilton last week. One day he's on his sick bed. 5 days later, he's an unbelievable underdog and wins the British light welterweight title.
Darren Hamilton lives a life, mate. You see, and that's what it is, and I live the life as well. And at the end of the day, I just want to make the most of this opportunity now, and hopefully I'll have that southern area and move on from there.
Now, Dan, last week, obviously in the quiz, it was 1-1, but you probably deserved to lose on account of swearing. Not that we're against that. I just wondered, have you, as your quiz career progressed since last week? Have you thought about it as a sideline?
Well, professional
about it, quiz appearances?
But what I think we'll do is we'll see how the boxing goes, and then who knows, you could get on a bit of quiz on the telly or whatever. Who wants to be a millionaire? That sort of thing.
That sort of thing. Now, exactly, sport quiz. Now, Dan, who gave you the nickname Cassius?
Do you know what? Originally, it was my manager, Bruce Baker.
Yeah.
For some reason, the board wouldn't let me have my name as Danny Connor. Yeah. So Bruce come out with like, what better as Danny Cassius?
So was that your name for a while? Was that officially your boxing name?
It's my official boxing name, yeah, do you know what I mean? But
there's nothing wrong with that.
Now all the boys, everyone calls me Cass. All my mates and that call me Cass. It's murders.
Well, listen, it doesn't hurt anybody. Listen, Dan, I appreciate your time today. I know it was only short, but I said I'd get you on. Well done last week.
Can I just say a quick thank you, mate?
Of course you can. Right? Go on.
I'll just say a quick thanks to all the boys from the TKO that come up and help me. Freddie Turner and all the boys, all the cabbies, Johnny and Chrissy Sparks, Adam Giorgio, Gary Wilkie, the Bat, and my trainer Alec, who I definitely couldn't have done it without. And all the boys at the lodge. I've done it for Mick and Bill. Well,
I tell you what, you just about covered every base, and I don't mind that. I'll let that. But listen, Dan, it's a pleasure. Dan, do me a favour. Make sure you keep me in the loop. Next time you fight, let me know. I'll get you back on. We'll have another quiz head to head. Thanks very much, Dan.
Ta-ra, mate. Bye.